Ladies and gentlemen, comedian, entertainer, Daniel Songer. Hey, Daniel Songer, comedy act 120, and I'm going to keep this going with comedy. You know how I've changed my comedy act, Dan Poet Man show. I have put out there comedy and poetry and singing, and so I think that I am my worst nightmare because I keep destroying my show, Dan Poet Man Show. People out there, they want comedy, but they don't want poetry. So when I do comedy, they think I'm doing poetry and they don't listen to me anymore. Well, you know what? For you out there that are attentive to the Dan Poet Man Show, you will experience the true art of joy. And it's going to keep going because I'm going to keep going and I'm going to keep giving it to you. I told y'all I was like finished. I was at the end of my rainbow and I was done and I was heading out. But you know what? I can't do that. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to keep this alive. Keep the music alive, man. Hey, you know what? You guys out there, when you're out there and you're on the hunt and you're looking for love, and I'm going to tell you, when do you know? When do you know when do you know that you do not want to have sex with a woman? When do you know when you do not want to have sex with a woman? And I have put together a list that if you get any of these numbers, that's when you know do not have sex with a woman. Okay, number one reason why you should not have sex with a woman is you find out she's a man. Oh my God, who did I wake up next to? Oh man, you know? And number two, oh my God, you know what? Number two reason why not to have sex with a woman is she's got scabs all over her body, man. It's like, oh my God, she's got scabs, man. And number three is that smell. You smell something, man. It's like something you smell is really bad, but you can't put your finger on it, man. It's like, I can't put my finger on it. It's, ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? The smell gets around. It's like, oh my God, what is that smell? You know, it's like, I'm not putting my finger on that, man. You know, it's like, oh wow. And number four, you invite this woman, you know, back to your home, and you're like, oh, definitely gonna get some action to satisfy the attraction, you know. Get her home, and she leaves the most terrible shit that, I mean, it stinks. Oh my God, it stinks up your whole house, man. It's like stinking for 5 hours, man. It's like, oh my God, you know, something has crawled up inside of her and died, man. I don't think that I want to get up inside of her, man.